just be there blowing bubble. And the bubble will be doing she won't suck the chicken broth. I said, Tata, which all these new skills.
She'll eat like half of it and then.
And this girl will just come and be wanting to bite my brocos. One day she go just call. I thought na joke. She just came agility to jide my small broco. Nah, say happen now, you try to my brocos. So, Tata, everything wey you go do for this house, you don't take my experience am. Now when church and Liliana small, so now you are making.
Hey guys, blessing hand. How are you all doing? Good evening to all of you. How is everyone? I'm late a bit, 5 minutes late. Let me put the link. Okay, let's get started. How is everybody? Me, I'm feeling very cold. Oh my god, it's cold. It's cold here. Some of you have been here for a while. We've been waiting. And I want to see the people who have commented so far. Let me go to YouTube on my other phone. Welcome. Let's go and check. So we're not gonna stay put on Facebook as we usually do. So very soon we're gonna move over to YouTube. But for now, we are hanging out here. Welcome, because definitely I'm going to be needing this other phone anyway. So, and I'm hoping you guys can hear me. Wait, let me go to the comments just to be sure. Just to be sure. Can everybody hear me? Can everybody hear me? Let me see. Yes, my laptop is charged. My phone is charged. I'm ready. Actually, let me just plug the phone in just in case. Just in case. Oh, thank you, Avon. Thank you. Please share the video before we get started. He's already here. He's already here. This is his show. There is no way he's going to miss his own show. So he's already here. Don't worry about that one. He needs to be here. He should be here. He called for this. He called for the clout, and he's going to get clout. My sound. Are you guys hearing me? Someone says I should check my sound. Can you hear me? I know Facebook can definitely hear me, but YouTube. Oh my goodness. What's good? Okay, you can hear, thank God. Okay. Okay. Hold on. Okay, guys, sorry about that. Sound is good. Yes. So we are here today To zoom a bit into a very deplorable family, despicable, disgusting, wayward, with every letter of the word. I've never seen anything like this before, ever. Not in Africa, not in Nigeria, not abroad. Never. That you just have a bunch of people from one family just doing nonsense online. Online. It has almost become like a competition among the members of the family. Like, let's see who can do something more out of the ordinary or crazy, all for clout. And when people start to act like this, it starts from not being satisfied with where you are in life. You're not just contented with your status, with what you have, that you just want more. You feel like there's still more for you to achieve. And you're telling yourself, or you've already convinced yourself, that the price you have to pay is just to throw your shame away, your pride away, and just be useless online. Do whatever you have to do just to gain popularity, because that is what these people are craving for. They want to be popular. That is what this is about, not only the money that they want to make. You have to be somewhere very good in your life to know that, okay, even if I'm going to post on Facebook, I'll do it. I'll do it well. I'll do it the right way. I would not do something I would not be proud of. But these people, when it comes to pride, when it comes to who they are seen as in society, they will tell you, what matters in society is money. They want to make their money. So they have more or less sold their souls to the devil. Like, they are just not themselves anymore. They think they are themselves. They think, oh, we are doing content, we are showing our lives, we are showing ourselves. But no, you are not being true any longer to who you are. You don't even know who you are anymore, because the line has faded. The line between privacy and, hold on, guys. I don't know why I ate Snickers. It's all over my mouth. The line between privacy and what can be put there in public has faded with these people. With normal people, you tell yourself, okay, I need to draw the line here. But these people, because of money, that line has faded. And that's unfortunate. And they think they are smart. I watched a small clip of Cheta, and his excuse now is he's a master's degree holder. So, because he's a master's degree holder, anything he does has been screened to be good. That's his excuse. That alone, that alone shows you that you are dealing with danger. This is danger announcing itself. And you tell yourself, oh, because I have these documents, then whatever I do, as long as I deem it fit, nothing is wrong with it, because I'm a master's degree holder. Wow. Wow. Because people like this, you know why you should fear them? People that think the papers you have, your degree, is a measure of your intelligence. Run from people like that. Run from people like that. The MC Mubarak, they are all bowing down to, I don't think he even has a bachelor's degree. I might be wrong. The likes of Jenny Slimsy's husband, I don't think that one has a bachelor's degree. Again, I might be wrong. So how is he looking at all those people? How? That he thinks that because he has a master's degree, then the kind of content that he has chosen to do is proper because because he has a master's degree. So the people who don't have master's degree, master's degrees, they are dummies. They make irrational decisions. They make nonsense content. Your father-in-law, in fact, let's start from Cheta's father. That one doesn't even have school set. From the stories we read, why is my phone? Where is that my small phone? I'm hearing. Okay. Ewo. Let's start with school set. School leaving certificate, secondary school. That one, I don't think that one even has or had when he was alive. But from what they told us, he was a successful businessman. So where is the logic? Where is the logic that, oh, because you have a master's degree, then your content is wise, it's good, it's normal, it's appropriate. But the biggest shame was to go and edit that content. That same content that was supposed to be perfect. It was a master's degree holder that wrote that same post, this post in front of you, for those on YouTube. This post in front of you, a master's degree holder wrote it. It should have just been perfect forever. It should have been timeless. Like nothing can be wrong with this thing, this post. It should never be adjusted or edited. It's perfect forever, now, tomorrow, forever. But guess what the master's degree holder did? He went and edited it. So why? That means your logic is just a very cheap excuse to showcase your stupidity further and to just defend the rubbish your life has become on social media. And it's a very weak way to do so. It's almost like saying, oh, I have a very beautiful wife. So whatever decision I make, I must have made a good decision for me to have married a beautiful wife like this. That's what it sounds like. Master's program that within a year you will finish it. That is what just automatically makes you smart and wise and intelligent enough to know that, okay, whatever you do, whatever you post, there is nothing wrong with it. Wow, that already shows that you are limited in your thinking. That shows that you're not smart. We're not even talking about intelligence now. You're not smart. Upstairs, you are very slow. You sound like a woman. In fact, you don't even sound like a woman. I'm sorry. Women, I apologize. This one sounds like a little boy that has not fully developed. A small boy. He doesn't sound like a man. I heard him ranting that somebody did a video, the person was saying things and he was ranting, nagging. I was like, what is this? He talked about net worth. Do you know my net worth? People who have a net worth that is worth talking about, they don't rant like you. They don't come on Facebook to rant. They don't. No comment is going to make them do so. Unless they are entertainers, they will just use that one as content and use it for engagement and traffic. They are entertainers. But you can't say you're a businessman, you have a net worth, and social media is just a stream of income, and you are nagging and ranting online, talking about, do you know my net worth? So what should people like Cubana Chief Priest and Obi Cubana and Femi Otedola and those people, what should they say? What should they do? The P squares of this world, Peter Okoye, Paul Okoye, the kind of money they have. If you are talking about, do you know my net worth? Do you have a company of your own? You were working under your father's firm, and now that he's late, you are not in charge. You're talking about net worth. The fact that you are bragging about it on Facebook, you're not sitting in a room, in a conference room with top executives talking about, okay, which deal which years, which companies are doing well, where to invest. You're not talking with top executives and business owners, multinationals. You're not in a room with them. You're on Facebook with riffraffs, low lives, uneducated people, ghetto people, and professionals. And the professionals and the people that are doing very well, they are looking at you. They're like, who beats this boy? They're like, what is going on? Because the people that truly have that huge net worth, they will look at you and they will know where you are, they will know your problem. Poor people are very quick to come and defend. Poor people, you hardly see a rich guy seeing the need to come online to come and defend rubbish or a comment. Oh, one commenter said this, one blogger said that. People that are doing well financially in that Nigeria that I know, in fact, they will be hiding themselves. They don't come online saying, do you know my net worth? I'm a rich man. You are not rich. Do you know what rich is? Rich people went to Iceland last time, a couple of months back. That's where we saw most of the rich people in Iceland being entertained by, is it John Legend and King Sunny Ade? Nobody here. They didn't make noise about it on social media. Rich doesn't announce itself. The moment rich announces itself, it's not rich. It's something else. It's something else. You want to appear rich. You want to be seen as rich. You want to portray yourself as rich, and you want people to see you as rich. So you are advertising, I am rich. I'm a rich man. I have a net worth. Do you know my net worth? Why are you on Facebook? Why? If your net worth is so admirable, you wouldn't be doing Facebook the way you are doing it now. You are hustling like any other person that didn't even go to primary school. That's how you are hustling on Facebook now. You're not doing your Facebook like a master's degree holder with a difference. Talking like a tout. You're talking like a garage boy. Like all these agberos. Do you know me? Do you know who I am? That's what you sounded like. It was pathetic to listen to. All for what? Because you're doing nonsense content. You don't even know how to do content. Is this one content? Talking about a baby eating your private. Wow, we are going to get there. Very pathetic. Wow. So I think now is a good time for me to leave Facebook. If you're watching, let me see who is here. If you're watching, come over to YouTube because I need to play some stuff, and everything I want to play is right here inside this phone. Hello, Jurain. Hello, Mary. Who else is here? Everybody is silent. Silent watchers on Facebook. No, allow me. I don't have any problem. Fumi Daramola, good evening. And who else do we have here? Destiny Mark. The YouTube link. You don't know my YouTube now. Hey, I have too many. Well, I have more YouTube channels, but I have two main YouTube channels where I go live. But I think I put the link on the screen. I think so, but maybe it's not showing with you. Can someone help Destiny with the link? Okay, I'll go to YouTube now and I'll see you guys soon. Let's listen to one or two things. We're not going to listen to too much. We are going to analyze a bit. And I think I put in the comments before I came live that we are not going to finish everything tonight because I don't want to rush it. We're going to take it one step at a time and kind of like break down the parts where all of this is coming from. It's not just Cheta. It's just the sick environment that he finds himself. So everybody is sick, all of them. The hunger for money, this Facebook money, this I want to be popular, I want to be known, I want to be a content creator, I want to make money online. These people don't have a life. He's even planning that this content baby that they just bought, that the content baby will grow up to be a content creator. That's the hope you have for a content baby. A baby that is not even talking yet, you're already planning. That is the highest plan you can plan for a child you bought into this world to be a content creator. Content creator, for me, is not even something like you want to, I don't know how to say it in a very understandable way. Like content creation or becoming a content creator. I don't think it's something one should pray for and focus on, like, oh, my child, you will be a content. I think a content creator is something on the side, something that can just happen to anybody. I don't think anybody was born to become a content creator. Anybody can blow. They don't have to train you. You can blow. You can be someone who has never held a camera before, and one thing will just happen. You just become that big content creator. But you're already grooming a child that can hardly talk. You created a page and you're saying, just wait till she becomes a content creator. So outside of content creator, that child can never become anything in life. You don't see that child becoming anything else in life than growing up to become a content creator. That's your aspiration. That's your outlook. That's the greatest thing for your family now. Like your family just discovered, hey, social media. So if social media wasn't there, if you people did not all become content creators overnight after Korobidi's divorce, what would you have been aspiring for that child to become? What? A brocos eater. What would have been your hope for that child? But now Facebook came. It replaced the emptiness in your life, because your life must have been empty for you to allow social media to take over your life in this manner. Because people who really had something or had a goal, you still see them somehow hanging on to that goal. People who had like just something to do, or they had a big dream, you still see them, even if they are doing content, they don't just let go entirely. You still see them, okay, they are doing their content, but on the side, they still have that their passion, that their career, that their drive. You still see them, but you people now, you people stand for nothing. Your dream in life now is to be popular and be a content creator. Wow. Master's degree holder. Okay. Facebook people. Let's see on the other side. Mary Elizabeth, I see you. All right, guys. Bye. I'll see you on YouTube. Bye. Let me. I don't even know if my sound on Facebook was. But I think so, anyways. Okay, let's go to our gallery. Where are we going to start? I'm just going to start from the 37-second clip. I'm not going to play the entire video. I'm just going to start from the actual one. Let me see. Oh my God, should I read comments? Before. Let me quickly browse comments. The whole family is damaged. This was very sickening to even read. So his brain actually thought this was okay to put in the internet, and there are people laughing about this. Tells you all you need to know about this family. Wow. we'll come and analyze that one. We'll come and analyze that one on another day. Okay, let's leave comments and go back to our content. Let's play the 37-second video and then we'll start to analyze.
So she will just be there blowing bubble, and the bubble will be doing boom. She won't suck the chicken broth. I say, Tanta, which all these new skills.
She'll eat like half of it and then.
And this girl will just come and be wanting to bite my brocos. One day she beat she go just call. I thought na joke. She just came, agility to jide. So she will just be there blowing bubble, and the bubble will be doing. She won't suck the chicken broth. I say, Tata, which all these new skills.
She'll eat like half of it and then.
And this girl will just come and be wanting to bite my brokos. One day she go just call. I thought na joke. She just came, agility to jide by small broko. Nah, wow. Say, I'm not trying to bite my brokos. So, Tata, everything wey you do for this house, you don't take my experience am. Now when church and Eliana small, so now you are making.
Okay, he found that funny. That was one disgusting, perverted post or comment. So he did that video first. He received backlash and he thought, you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to pounce on that. I'm just going to capitalize on it and use it to gain more traffic. And then he put up this caption, if that makes sense. That's what I think happened. I don't know. But from the sequence, he did that video and people started to talk like, oh my God, this is bad. And then he put up this post. So the video in itself was bad enough. But this guy is not a smart boy. He's not wise. He's not sharp. He's not strategic. His own is just, let me trend, let me blow, let me go viral, let me do something crazy, scandalous, controversial, and then traffic will come. But you are destroying not only your life, but you are destroying that child. You know why? Because this thing that he displayed on camera, this thing he narrated, if you look at it very well, if you think about it very well, Cheta looked like he was happy that it was happening. And he sounded like it happens often, that she would just come, every time she would just come and she would put her head. And the child, there is another video, I don't know if I put it up also, there is another video where the child literally ran into his brokos. The child is just used to going there. And it only tells me one thing, that Cheta possibly was showing or has been showing that child his brokos. The picture I have in my mind is that Cheta will lay on the bed naked without boxers. And the child will see something dangling and the child will play with it. And the child got used to that. To even be biting. His brokos. And for him to even say it online. So if they want to say, oh, children always do that. Some children also bite their mom's boobs. The children can bite whatever. Children don't even know what they are doing. It's the people who are reading meanings into it. If Cheta did not read meaning into it in the first place, he wouldn't have been doing this video. He would not even have come out and posted this caption. He already sexualized the whole thing before other people followed suit. He already sold it. And when people started to react to the video, he liked it. And then he put up this post to even make matters worse. So he, by himself, already sexualized it. I don't know why people always like to blame reactors and reactions. They don't blame the actors and their actions. Let's listen to this.
Say, Egbemana is a sick man. One see the way he's giving cassava to small pikin till they play. I even the year now with information. Say the pikin if they look for breast for where they go put cassava for a month. Onyara.
Cheta, this is your karma. This is your karma. They say they give pikin cassava to play with. This is your reality. Cheta Ume. For that child to be so comfortable, I wish and I hope that I put that other video. It's that other video that will really show you. Wait, let me see if I can find it. That will really show you what I mean. Let me see. Okay, here. Oh, 1 minute long. Hold on, guys. If it's going to upload. I'll play that video when I upload it onto the screen, and people will see. You'll see what I mean. They say when the baby needs breast milk, you will chook cassava into the mouth of the baby. Let me play it again.
Say a man is a sick man. One see the way he's giving cassava to small pikin take they play. I even the year now with information. Say the pikin if they look for breast for where they go put cassava for a mouth. On nara.
Start with, Cheta, you are a sick man. To even have brought this the way you did, you are sick to start with. So this is the yama yama you people created or bought this baby for. This kind of content, this kind of distasteful nonsense. You're not supposed to combine a child with brocos in the same sentence. Now, everybody close your eyes and imagine it was that Onyibo that everybody likes to drag. Oh, he did this, he did that. Imagine that he said this or wrote this caption. Just imagine that he said, oh, you guys help me out. Athena is biting my manhood. Just imagine that. Now, a sick Nigerian wako, a jobless boy that we call Obewe, that a woman is feeding now, had the guts, the boldness to write that his content baby is biting his cassava. And he said the thing done dey shake, oh, meaning the cassava is now shaking. Oh, Cheta, you're a pervert. And Nancy will be saying, oh, they did it to my niece. They did it to my niece. They are pervs. They are pedos. That is a pedo. Cheta, you are married to one. It is what you go through in most cases that you fear the most. These people, they are sick. I have my suspicions and I have the right to suspect what I want to suspect based on what you are selling to me in public. I think this entire family, they are just one sick group of people. They do some things and they are afraid that other people will do those things to them. Why is Nancy so paranoid about having CCTVs, even for family members? Don't let family members sleep in your house. Oh, CCTV cameras everywhere in my house. Why is she so paranoid? Every parent is careful one way or the other, yeah. Everybody can even install cameras, but the way she's so persistent about it, focusing and insisting on family members, not allowing family members ever, even if they arrived 12 a.m. in the middle of the night, they will not sleep in her house. No. Pedo. There is no bigger pedo than this one that even said his manhood, his penis is shaking, that it should not fall low after the child had a bite on it. It's not cassava, your child. No wonder the shape of the mouth is like that. I used to wonder, why does this child look like one cartoon? Why does the mouth is just like a Pac-Mac. I think it's Pac-Mac. That thing that goes up, biting and eating or swallowing things, and then to go left, and then I think it's Pac-Mac they call it. Why is this mouth like? Now I wonder, it has been plastified. Is it plastified by something? And when he did that video, he mentioned his small brocos. Hey, we will get to the size. But before then, before we go to the size, because he said it by himself, he's small. He didn't say he's big. He didn't even just say brocos. He said he's small. At least he's being honest. Eh? He knows his size. We'll get to that size part. I want to go a bit deeper into the sickness inside of this family. Look at this picture here of two babies. Nancy posted. Nancy, you yourself, you are the cheerleader of pedos. You are the mama pedo. You are the mother of all pedos. You are the female pedo. You yourself, you are not pure. The way you were shouting, my nieces, look at your nieces. Oh, where is Danyash? Look at Athena's leg in the air. Advertising to all the pedos in the dark web. That one, I'll do a separate video. Ah, Nancy, you're a failure. So, oh, it happened in the father's bathroom. The pedos, they did it to my nieces. No eyes. Guys, continue to talk about it. Don't stop talking about it. It happened in the father's bedroom. But now, your own sister is publicly selling the yash of that same Athena. That video you cried about, no eyes, up till today, it hasn't leaked to me. It has not leaked to me that someone will say, oh, blessing, actually, I kept it that time. I didn't want to send it to you because I didn't want it to, explode more. But now I just want you to see. Nobody up till now, my eyes have not seen that video. You blew out of proportion. You even made it more popular because you yourself, you are a chief female pedo. Look at what you wrote. That is, look at those two babies. Let me play the video so that you guys will listen. People fear what they are. And you see an armed robber, they suspect everybody because they know that they are thieves. So they don't want you to steal from them because every other person in their eyes can be thieves. These people, I don't trust them. From everything. In fact, all the corners, everybody in the family wants sick. In fact, and it starts from their childhood. We'll read some parts of that as we continue. Let me first play the video of the two babies sitting there.
Play date. Such a healthy baby, full of life, full of joy. And Tam Tam was so excited to meet her, fellow 6-month-old. She was so excited.
So what you're listening to is the video of those two babies on top of your, on the thumbnail here.
You guys, I was like, my baby is supposed to have like some reservation. Oh, this girl just started touching this boy up and down. I said, Tam Tam, this is the first date. You can't just meet someone for the first time and start touching them, trying to suck their beep. Like, what is wrong with you? You're supposed to have some. What do you mean? Girl was so excited. She was.
You can't meet someone on the first date and you are trying to suck their beep. You know, when you beep something now, you create it, you edit something out. So she just used her mouth to beep the word out. She said she was just touching. Tam Tam was just touching the boy all over. And I'm like, my baby is supposed to have some steez. You can't just meet a boy on the first date and you want to suck his beep. Hey, Nancy, come and tell us what we need to know. These people are pervs, in my opinion. What they are doing inside the house, in fact, I will not be shocked. Many of you, if it should be brought to light, many of you would. In fact, they will say, oh, you people are reading meanings. These people themselves, they have sold this child out as a sex object. These people, they are treating the child, I don't know if it's a child or if it's baby robber, they are treating the child as a commodity, not as a child that you gave birth to. They are treating this child like something you buy in the market, and you just like a toy, like a dumb baby, like a dummy. Like, I don't know how else to say it. You know, when you carry a child in your womb for 9 months, it's a different ball game. You know it already. From the moment she collected this child from the people who sold the child, it's been dangling the child, pushing the child's face in the camera. Look at the baby, look at the baby, look at the baby. The baby is so pretty, the baby is so fine. You cannot force pretty on a human being. No, it's the pretty that is supposed to enter people's mouth. When you see the pretty to enter your mouth, you cannot be putting the pretty into people's mouths. So they themselves, they have started to sell this child away as a sex object. They have started to put sex alongside this child, even at a tender age. Maybe they want this child to be the next Coral Bidi. Possibly, because they're already planning, oh, just wait, when this child becomes a content creator. Already they are saying sucking. What? Is this same Nancy, this one that also has been trying to follow in the path of her sister? She has tried every way, every style to also be showing her body. You guys have not noticed. She has tried many times. People will continue to, this thing doesn't fit you. This thing doesn't suit you. Oh, we see you differently like your sister. People will be commenting. It's not her thing, but she feels like sex sells. That is what will also attract more people. She's ready to open her stomach, ready to open her nyash, ready to open her breasts. So there is one sickness, sex sickness with these people. Let me quickly upload that video. Guys, in the meantime, grab something to drink. Okay. The video is not allowing me. It's saying it's in the wrong format. Let me see if I can edit it somehow before uploading. So let me also appreciate, wait, let me cut it. I don't like the way it's showing. Let me appreciate everybody who has sent me something. Let me cut it here. Thank you. Okay, let me try it again. Hold on. Okay, we are back. I have uploaded the video. So before we look a bit further into the family dynamics, let me play that video and then we'll continue from there.
Don't mind me, my brothers. Are you okay? Guys, look at this girl. She came from under the table.
Oh my god, this sound is awful. So I'm sure you guys saw that. The child crawling under the table and going right for the kill. Going straight to that brocos. That child is used to that environment. That is the message I'm getting. These people are dirty people. And if you see the thumbnail that I used here, you see how Cheta is around the house. You see the thumbnail top left where I put a red cross. He was having a hard on. But because I know this picture is going to be up for a long time, I covered that part. He had an erection. Kora Obidi was in his house then. He had an erection. He had a bulge. This is how he walks around the house. Let me remove the comment so that you see that other one. Hold on. If I can find the comment. Okay, I can find it. This is this one normal? You have a daughter. The child just completed 10 the other day. You have a daughter, a 10-year-old daughter. And you walk around the house like this. Chai, is it like they are starving you of sex? Because we know that the box of testosterone you have in the house has a very low libido. So is it your content baby that will be satisfying you now before your box of testosterone lands again in the country? Because from the way he sounded, like, oh, it's sweet to me, I'm enjoying it. That's what I heard, or what I got from his tone. Like the child, almost sounding like the child bites and eats him and he likes it. Like the child is playing with, all that signal. It's so disturbing. And that is what also he wants to put out there. And that's why he came back and wrote this message. So if you are out there, you want to blame bloggers. Wait, let me first put this woman. I don't know who this woman is. I don't know where she came from, but I blogged her on Facebook. And I'm hoping and praying that she's here on this video, watching this video. So I put up this post. After this, of course, this is the original post Cheta put up. Make una help me, oh. Dom bite my brocos and belle. In the video he did not mention belle. Oh. He did not mention belle, but to tone it down a bit, he now added belle in his caption. That one didn't work for me because the child was not looking for your stomach. Why? When there is cassava, what would the child be doing with your stomach? You didn't mention stomach in your video. You did not. You emphasized on the fact that the child was biting your brocos. So how did stomach enter the equation? How? Where? And then, make una help me, oh. Dom bite my brocos and belle. The thing don dey shake, oh. Does belle shake? Will belle just sit down on its own and start to shake? Is it not when you dance or when you jiggle that your stomach will wiggle also along? But you see that cassava, it shakes, it can shake, it can stand up and fall. So you were talking about the child biting your manhood, but why was it necessary to sexualize it and to put it out there in this manner? Because we know breastfeeding mothers, most women that have breastfed their children, they can tell you that their children beat them at a point in time during breastfeeding. But for you to now see that mother now come out and make a post in a sexual way and still write another caption and say, oh, my breasts are hard, or to put it in such a context that it's not just friendly. It's not just about, oh, this is an innocent something. No, there is an intonation behind it. So you can't come now and act the victim. Oh, it was just an innocent post. No, you already added that extra flavor for people to carry. And you know that people will carry it very well. You know they will not carry it small. You have to be dumb to think you can use people on social media. Before you even reason it, people have finished using you. In your mind, you would use this post to gain traffic, and the people who carry the matter, you will use them for your own benefit. But you see those people, they will use you first before you even start. Now you went back and edited the caption. You removed Brokos. Why? Are you no longer a master's degree holder that knows it all? Are you no longer proud of your brokos that your daughter is eating? Nothing can change the fact that your child is fed your manhood. You put your penis in the mouth of a content baby. Nothing can take that away from this internet. I don't care how you edit it. In fact, I didn't even see the edited version. I did not see the edited version. This is the version I know. This is the version I saw. I don't know if you edited. I heard someone put it in the comments that he has edited it too late. The internet never forgets. So if you know in your heart, deep down, that, oh, this post was just an innocent post, why did you feel so guilty to go and remove Brokos? If it was proper, nothing wrong with it. You say that you are the one with the problem, not the people talking about it, because you have gone to try to repair your problem that you created. I cannot help you repair it. Hell no. No. You tried to repair it, but it's irreparable. So this is the nonsense you went and bought a baby for, to come and be doing this kind of content. You people don't even have content, honestly. If this is it, after your master's degree, which is a waste, because anybody can do this rubbish. Anybody can just bring a baby and start talking cassava and kpekus in front of the baby and call it content. How can you show me that you have a master's degree without saying you have a master's degree? By telling us you have a small brokos. You are just a tout on the street who got the opportunity to, if at all, you have a master's degree. You that you dropped out of school. In your own words, you dropped out. You said you had to leave a course to join another course that you actually did not like. And then you went to school and you were sleeping because you didn't like the course. I still analyze the video here. So why do you want to brag with such a background, such a story of education? Education didn't enter you. You were busy sleeping for 4 years. If at all you spent 4 years there. It's a shame that your life ended up on Facebook. Your main life, not even, I just do it part-time, I just do it once in a while. No, this is your main life, social media, content creation. You are a failure, a big one. He said, the thing don't they shake, his penis is shaking. He said, make it no fall. So, in fact, let me go into the family. Okay, I wanted to talk about this post. So after he put up this post, I knew I was going to analyze it 100%. So I started my analysis with captions because I was at work. So during my break, I was putting up captions. So I now put up my caption. I said, oh, wow. So surrogate content baby that they just bought less than a year ago has started eating cassava. Brokos is cassava. That is prick. That is penis. That is dick. Brokos is just the local way of saying it. So did I lie? Did I lie? Because women who eat cassava, they don't swallow it. If they put it in their mouth, they don't swallow it. They don't bite it off. You will still bring it out. And that's what the child did. So where is the lie? something he said with his mouth. Why would the child be going there again and again? You have your legs open, waiting to welcome content baby mouth, content baby teeth, waiting to receive the biting and the playing with. It's a shame that you are enjoying it. You're not even cautioning the child or closing your legs. They have to still teach you, are you a pussy? Are you a woman? They have to teach you to sit properly. Net worth, organ net worth. They still have to teach you how to sit down as a real man. That is your daughter you are now entertaining with your manhood, and you are even using it for content, so that our minds can be going to, oh, you're putting your manhood in the mouth of your child. Did Mansi not give you proper blowjob before she left? She didn't satisfy you enough. You know, some women, they don't do it. They don't go down on their men. Nancy is possibly one of such. She will be like, ew, it's too small anyways. Wait, let us look at the size. Before we look at the size, let me talk about this woman. So I put up this post. This woman, Celestine Amy, she said, this page will soon be down. Don't involve kids in this drama. Please, who involved kids? Did I just wake up and start talking about content baby? This baby was brought into the picture for content. So I don't know why these people, they just like to fight for nonsense. They just like to fight unnecessary battles. The purpose of this baby is content, social media content. They don't care what it takes. As long as this baby goes viral, that's their dream in life. That is the miracle they are waiting to happen in their lives. The open door that people go to church to pray and fast. That is what this family is waiting for. So why is this person bothered about? And the one that got me angry, the one that made me block her, is this page will soon be down. There are people in my comment section that even write idiots. You are jealous, or idiot. Well, without her, you don't have a life. You are feeding from her. I don't even block those ones. I don't, because let them just be right. It's okay. But you see the one that will say, your page will soon be down. When you know that I am the master of creating new pages. So I'm like, is it like you are blind to know that I'm the last person to talk to about page going down? Okay, the page now is growing, is entering all of your eyes. You want to start to focus on the page will soon go down. And you know that I cannot be bothered. So that one really got me like, are you sick? Are you mad? Have you not been paying attention? To know that the last thing you can tell me is about page going down, because that is like second nature to me. So I blocked her. So again, I'm praying that she's watching this video on YouTube, because I have a small message for her. I went on her page. This is the mess I saw. Looking like she escaped from prison with the orange trousers that are not touching the ground. Why are the trousers not long enough? Look at the idiots that told me that page will go down. With her 4 comments in 5 years. People like this, they don't have people commenting on their lives. They don't have people, even in their own real lives, that they talk with, but they come on social media, they want to talk with strangers and talk to strangers on social media. But in real life, nobody talks to them. Only when they go to the supermarket, they go and be asking on they go and be asking unnecessary questions. They will be asking the workers there, please, do you have oil? Where is the oil? Just to open their mouth that is smelling, because when you don't talk for a long time, your mouth will oh God. You see this particular one that came on my page, this one has not talked to somebody for like a week. You see her sitting there. Even this picture she took during Corona, or before Corona, you see, before COVID, that was 2020. It was somebody at the station where she was, that park that she asked, can you just please take me a picture? This useless woman, I hope that she's watching this video on YouTube. This one here, this one told me, If in fact this one, if you had a page, your life would not be like this. You're talking about your page will go down. Do you even know what a page is? With your 4 comments in 5 years. And I now looked further. I now saw this one. You said don't involve children. This one now, okay, this one was taken 5 years ago. This picture, this one now, by now, I'm sure one tout on the one gangster must have impregnated this one, maybe at the age of 13. This one will be carrying one bastard up and down. You are mad. You know why you are mad? Because when these people you support and their representatives were bullying bloggers' children, it wasn't a problem for you. You didn't blink. You didn't say, oh, don't involve their children. Just bully the bloggers, leave their children. Your old rotten mouth did not say so. So whatever you have done on social media, just know that your payment is coming. And if your payment comes 2 years later, receive it in good faith. Don't be a hypocrite. Don't come cry for them. If you know that all of you have done it to other people, the day you are collecting your own, remember you have done it before. And I don't have to come and tell you it's because of what you and your representatives, those your representatives, they are not the ones that will collect. You, your head will be collecting for what your workers have done to people. So it's not even about, oh, don't bring children. The people, the parents, the so-called parents, they don't even protect their children. They are selling their children as commodities online just to make money. People that cannot work. Cheta cannot work. Very lazy boy. He's there on Facebook, morning, afternoon, night, posting nonsense, writing rubbish from ChatGPT every day, editing videos. That's what his mates are doing in Lagos. That is what people with a net worth are doing in Lagos. Oh, you have to have multiple streams of income. You don't have money. You are a broke boy. Men that have money, men that have real money, that have real net worth, when they talk about streams of income, they are not even looking at Facebook. They are looking at shares. They are looking at crypto. They are looking at properties, estates. They are looking at bigger things. Okay, they are mining somewhere. Maybe I can get a small plot there. Okay, investing in raw materials. Investing. They are not looking at, okay, Facebook. Even if they have a strong presence online, they will organize it like a business. They will do it professionally. They will not be the one sitting there morning, afternoon, night, night, like one boy at Alaba Market. No, that's not how real big boys that have money do their social media. They would do it on another level than the average people that don't have a net worth. That's how you stand out. Not sweating, working tirelessly online, editing videos, and you're coming to talk about net worth, coming to talk about streams of income. If Facebook monetization is still a stream of income to you, the way you do it now, like an ordinary secondary school boy that has a phone and is just doing content, then shame on you. Then you don't have money. I'm telling you, you don't have money. You don't have money. Maybe you have enough money to eat, but you see that kind of big money you want people to believe you have. Boy, you know you're deceiving yourself. Because people who have that kind of money, they are not sitting back and editing videos and saying, okay, this is just another stream of income. This is like 90% of your income. For you to be spending this much time here, this is your main life. So don't act like, oh, you have some other things going. You have nothing. You lost already in life. Now you are looking for social media to help you bounce back. So I just said, let me deliver. So next time, if you want to come, just come and write Agama Lizard, write idiot, write is Cora Obidi's name that is feeding you. Write all those things. I don't have a problem because you know why I don't have a problem with it. It can only pay me if that's my reality. So as long as it's just your own rubbish, come and spew it. I don't have a problem with it. But you see all this nonsense about this page will go down. Like, it's your Kora Obidi that feeds on Facebook page. Nancy Ume, Cheta Ume, their entire generation, their father, their sister, all of them, their children, grandchildren, they feed on Facebook. Then you should be worried about them losing their pages. They should be worried. Don't come bring that to everybody. Not everybody online will die if a page goes down. The way the Obidis and the Umes will die because they don't have a life outside of Facebook. So next time, go and watch the pictures of this your Olosho looking granddaughter. Just like Kora Obidi. We will come to that video. Okay. Let us, before we even do this one, let me delete this ones first so that I have space. And then we'll look a bit further into what is going on with this group of people. Do they even look normal in your eyes? These money-hungry individuals. No class. No morals. Nothing. No pedigree. They are just there. Content, video, make money, be popular. That's what they're just chasing clout. Now, Cheta is even the worst of them all. Because I always say it, we women, sometimes we just be lousy and lazy. Sometimes hormones can even make you be doing nonsense sometimes. But you see, for a man to now be in the midst of this nonsense, he's even worse than all these people here. And the way he even talks, he's a very lousy boy. It's a shame. So I went a bit back into the history of these people. We are talking about a content baby that Nancy did not carry in her womb. Let's start there. So you can never have the same level of attachment with that baby like you would a normal child that you carried in your body. You'd never. You can think, oh, it's my egg, oh, it's my sperm cell, but that attachment can never be the same. I don't care what you tell me. I don't care what you tell me. The egg and the sperm cell did not form inside your body. Nothing happened inside your body. The only thing that happened is they extracted an egg cell from your body. That's all. Nothing with this baby, no connection with this baby. It's not like, okay, they now did it in the lab and they placed it back into your womb and it grew. No, nothing. They just removed an egg. That's all. The baby did not form inside of you. You did not carry the baby. You did not feel hormonal changes. Nothing. All of a sudden, 9 months later, if at all, the baby clocked 9 months, they brought... It was even born prematurely, right? Yeah, I heard from the video she made, she wanted the baby born on her birthday. So she chose... Oh, God. What a useless set of people. So that attachment is not there. This baby was just brought to come and work and for them to make money. In fact, I just don't want to play that video where he was ranting. But he said some key things. He said some key things. Like, one of the things he said was, this baby deserves to be shown more than other babies or other content, and that this content was better and realer than other content out there, other nonsense content out there, because those other content, they are make-believe, they are fake, they are not real, but this is live, happening live, and it's real. So that tells me that before all of these shenanigans that we are seeing with this content baby, without all this, look at Dom Dom, look at Dom Dom, Dom Dom, say hi, put your face in the camera, Dom Dom is pretty. Before all of these things they are doing, the imagination and the fantasy that this would be some kind of skyrocketing exceptional content that would blow the world out of their seat, and everybody will just be sitting. They will go live and 70,000 people will be watching, because this kind of baby nobody has ever seen in this life. That is what this guy imagined, and it's not happening for him. The fantasy died the moment the baby appeared on camera for the first time. That was not a good looking baby. I'm not going to lie. If a baby is cute, I'll tell you the baby is cute. And I'm not going to say a baby is not cute because I don't like the parents. I'm going to tell you the truth. That is not a cute baby. Was not cute when she was born. Still not cute till today. It's just the fact of the matter. Okay? So the fantasy, maybe they hoped that, hey, and when the baby will come out, it will be such a cute baby. They ran and did earrings. They pierced the ears, hoping for a miracle. Hoping for a miracle. So he already had these people, Nancy and this guy. You know, after the baby came, Nancy was always with the baby. Who remembers? The disappointment that she got, the shock of, okay, people actually don't give a fuck that much, is part of the reason she also doesn't give a fuck that much about that content baby. If you guys remember in the beginning, how she would glue that child everywhere, glue, glue, glue. I'll be like, what yama yama is this? And she will sit on the bed as if she just delivered after 9 months pregnancy. I'm looking at this one like, just yesterday, you were jumping up and down, running from bus to bus, and from telling people you are shipping pots. And today you are just paralyzed in bed. What happened? The baby's weight crushed your legs. What happened? So that content was so fake because nobody knew you as being pregnant. You were not pregnant. So how can you just paralyze overnight? In the morning, you were at the hospital saying, oh, guys, I'm waiting. The baby is being delivered. And in the night, you cannot even walk anymore in bed. Like, come on now. So their imagination around these contents that, oh, what will happen? Everybody will not watch any other person. They will be rushing to come and watch Dum Dum. At the end of the day, it didn't happen. So he was still voicing it out that every other content is not real. It's make-believe. Which other content is make-believe? Which one is make-believe? Your own is real. At least your cassava is real. So yeah, that one I can attest to that. So with all of this that we have seen, the so-called mother of the child saying that the child was trying to suck, I hope people can hear me actually, that the child, if you can't hear me, please call me or I beg, I'm not even seeing comments at all, that the child was trying to suck a fellow child. Isn't that a pedo mother? Let's even continue from there, and then every other thing. So let's go to the history a bit. Let me take a sip. Let's see the sickness that has eaten into these people. Maybe these people, they are the actual make-believe. It's when maybe God will really expose them that you people will be like, oh my God, Blessing said it. Oh my God. Now, I might not have proof, but I have lines, and dots that I can connect together. It didn't just start today. It started a long time ago. Let's look at their father's life. Cora Obidi wrote in her book, she said, my father got married to his elder brother's wife, who was deceased. I am from a royal family. A royal family that nobody has ever seen. God. Just wait, guys. That royal family is also make-believe. Cheta, you see, it is what is inside you people that you want to accuse other people of. You see how the video I played, how they said you are sick. Justin did not show cassava or his child, or he did not even say his child was nothing. The child was just there playing, and people took a screenshot of that and they made a story for themselves. But in this case, you used your mouth to narrate your story. That means you are even sicker than sick. They say when the pikin they find breast, you go chook cassava for him mouth. You are very capable of doing that. Very capable. Because that child did not even see breast milk. That child saw chemical milk. That child, like, chai. Anyways, I'm from a royal family. And then she said, listen to this part. In the Obidi family, in caps, she made sure she emphasized on Obidi family, and there is a reason for that. We have to read between the lines, because every time you read this book, you pull out something else. She didn't say in my village. She didn't say in our local government area. She didn't say in our community, in our township. No, she said in the Obidi family. In the SEECK family, Psycho family, Wako family, it is customary that when a brother dies, you see, it happens only in their family. Otherwise, she would have said, oh, where I come from, that's what an average traditionalist would say. Oh, where I come from, or in my place. No, she said in the obit, and she made sure that you understand that it is only in her family. And I know that there are some, in the olden days anyway, some Igbo people, some they used to practice that in the olden days. You watch that in Nollywood movies, not in this day and age. So that's why she knows that this thing enter. So she emphasized on in the Obidi family, it is customary that when a brother dies and he has a brother alive who also has a deceased wife, it is okay, in quote, to have both families joined in holy matrimony. And then she said, my mother had just died. So the man did not even fully mourn his wife. Is that not sickness? What was the rush? If it is that way in your family, that, oh, in this family, definitely he was going to marry the brother's wife, why the rush? Why didn't he mourn? But he needed the kpekus as soon as possible. ASAP. He couldn't wait. Otherwise, I'm still asking, why the rush? Your mother had just died. She had just died. It wasn't even, oh, so we took our time because we needed to heal. And 2 years later, my father married. No, your mother had just died. Let me remove the comment so that we can read it. Or let me just read it from my other phone. Oh, if I haven't deleted it. So the sickness and this sex thing, this illicit lifestyle did not start from Facebook. Generational curse. It's a family thing. Okay. My mother had just died, but it was a necessary alliance as we were 3 young girls who were at vulnerable ages and we needed a mother's guidance. That's not an excuse. Because that woman that he married, that his brother's wife, she was automatically supposed to just be a mother, whether he married her or not. She was family already. So you all could have waited, especially the man with the cassava. He could have waited, and she could have still been like your mother without the marriage, at least for him to heal after losing his wife. But no, let me continue to read. And we needed a mother's guidance. My cousins became my step siblings. Weird. Even she said weird. She knows. This family, they are weird people. The things that are happening. Oh yeah, you people will write petitions. The answer, you people have already given the world. Weird people. And Junie said the same thing. Creepy. grandpa. Creepy mosquito killer. Weird. My cousins became my step siblings. Weird. I know. It wasn't long after the families merged that I began to feel the shift in the family dynamic. The new mother was good to us. She was very religious and had 2 sons. Let me see. And had 2 sons who lived with us at the time. I can't. Okay, to the best of my knowledge, I think she loved my father, however, resented the love my father so shamelessly proclaimed for his kids. You see, on my mother's deathbed, she had instructed my dad to take care of their kids, the same way Nancy instructed Cheta to take care of the children. The way she reminded, according to him, reminded, if you were at all a father, your wife traveling, I don't think she's supposed to remind you. If truly you are in the lives of your children, it's supposed to be a natural thing. It's supposed to just be automatic. The thing she can just do as a traveling wife or mother will just be, oh, you guys should be good, I hope everything will go well. Not that you are reminding, don't forget, I know you are useless. I know before you know it now, you go and sit in front of the camera. Don't forget to feed them. Don't forget. Like, are you a nanny? She reminded you. So let's continue to read. Now, when someone is dying, it's understandable for that person dying because you are never going to come back to say, look after my kids. Very understandable. But not somebody who is just traveling, still reminding. That means you are not competent for them to be telling you what you are supposed to do. If at all you know what you are supposed to do, you are not competent. Okay. She had instructed my dad to take care of their kids. My dad had done just that and sometimes took it overboard. Hey, underline the word overboard. Guys, read between the lines. Because as long as they don't come out to tell you exactly what they mean, it's up to you. It's up to you, but they know. And one day, God will expose all of them. He took it overboard. As a 19-year-old, I sometimes woke up to the sound of my dad in my bedroom, killing mosquitoes that tried to feast on me at night. My dad's love was palpable. How palpable was it? How deep was it? In the middle of the night. He had a so-called wife, but he would come and look for you in the room to be killing your mosquitoes. Just the same way Nancy has traveled now. He's a content baby that is biting his penis. Like, make it make sense. Now, let me continue to read. The new mother was a Nigerian pastor and the leader of an all-women's fellowship. Slowly but surely, she started to complain that all my father ever talked about was he was going to, let me see if I have the next page. So the woman started to complain. I still pray God will grant that woman long life and maybe a reason to come out and say her side of the story, what her eyes saw that even didn't make the marriage work. She had 4 children already, that woman. And Anthony Obidi's wife died. He didn't even mourn her fully. He jumped onto another Bekus, a known Bekus of his own brother. But you know the funny thing about this story, we are going to get there. We'll get there. I'll read it for you. My father is a very meek yet stern classic African parent who grew up in the palace. Ooh, la la. Hey. Somebody who grew up in the palace but has never gone back to the palace. Did they chase him out of there like a dog? We are going to find out. You see, when people act in certain ways, you people will work with people at your places of work, or you go to school with some people, and they will be so odd. You'd not understand why they are like that. You just be pissed off for nothing. You just be complaining for nothing. Or some of you are married to such people. You will nag and nag and nag. You will be miserable. It's not you, it's them. It's what they have gone through in life, their history. Don't just marry anybody. Know them deep down. Where did you grow up? If possible, go and see where they grew up before you say, I do. Ask questions. Become a journalist. Investigate. Because some people, their history, their story, their background will chase them, and it will affect their children and grandchildren. They say he grew up in the palace. In which village? In which community? How come they have never gone back to that palace? If everything was good and he just left because he grew, why has he never gone back with his children? Like, okay, this is where I grew up. I know 100% all the times Cora Obidi has gone to Nigeria, she would have gone to the palace to do content. But palace, otipia go tipiala. Palace, e don't come out. You know they there. You know they there. What happened? The part of the story they left out. Ask yourself what is inside of it. Now, he grew up in the palace, in the village, but moved from the village to a Catholic school, obeying his mother's bidding. He was the only son. So who is the dead brother that you married his wife? Cora Obidi, the writer. Cora Obidi, the writer. He was the only son, meaning he didn't have a brother. He had stepbrothers. So was that brother whose wife he took after he died the stepbrother? Now, let me read that again. He was the only son of the Obi's last wife, the love child. Do you people know what a love child means? Put it in the comments. Let me see if I can put this screenshot up here. Hey. Truth and lies. You see the contrast. They can't stay in the same book. Let me put up the screenshot so that you see it for yourself. Let me see which one is best. A love child. Just go ahead and write it in the comments. Other people can read. Just give me a second. Let me upload it. Turn off the... Okay, sorry about that. Okay, we are back. When you people see Yama Yama, the Yama Yama didn't just start. It has a background. What is the meaning of my love child or a love child? Love child is an illegitimate child, the offspring of an adulterous relationship. A love child is not a legitimate child. A love child. And that's why she simply said he was the only son of the Obi's last wife. Last wife. She was not a wife. In Nigeria, a lot of people do that. You have a boyfriend and you'll be calling him your husband. They do it a lot in Nigeria. Some people even say that's my fiance. They feel like boyfriend is an insultive or is too degrading. Like, oh, how can you call him your boyfriend? Someone actually told me that to my face. Oh, it's not good. Are you not serious with him? When me and my husband were together before we got married, are you people not serious together? Why are you using the term boyfriend? I'm like, because we are still, we are still courting. I was like, no, but you people are serious together. It will end into something, right? The person, it was like a church kind of like thingy. But I couldn't just start calling somebody my husband or my fiance when we hadn't gotten to that level. But a lot of Nigerians, they see it as, okay, you are showing that this person is very serious with you. So you calling the person Obi's wife doesn't make the person Obi's wife. She was the last wife. That means they just slept with her from somewhere, and she was the last one of all the other wives that were there before. If at all there were other wives, maybe there was just one wife. Then you are calling her the last wife. Was she a wife? If she was a wife, how come she gave birth to a love child? That's almost like a bastard. Almost like. It depends on the context. Let me show you the meaning again. An illegitimate child, the offspring of an adulterous relationship. For you to call your father a love child. Anthony Obidi without roots. He grew up in the palace. Is that the one who used to eat bread and butter? He grew up in the palace. What has the palace done for him now? Can he go back to the palace? Can he show his face in that palace? Is he recognized in that palace as a prince, as an heir? Is he known? Is he respected as a son, a bona fide son of the Obi? Is he? Was his mother treated as a proper wife, that he had to leave his father's palace, if at all? There is more to this story that meets the eye. After you said that's the last wife, and now you're saying love child, a shower child, God forgive me. But that's almost what it sounds like. The love child, youngest of his brothers. So there were other brothers. The mother wanted a different life for him. He became a chartered nonsense, because at the end of the day, look at the children he gave birth to, disgracing themselves on social media. I don't know why these two things are side by side, but they are not aligning. Anyways, I'll just read. Some free babysitting for his girls while he worked all day at the bank to afford his new lifestyle. We lived on Nnobi Street, Surulere, Lagos. We lived with a new family. And this is where the story begins. A lot of our integration into this family and the details that ensued between the cousins turned brothers and my elder sisters are not my story to tell. What happened? Coral Bidi, what happened between the cousins turned brothers and your elder sisters? It's not your story to tell, but something happened. A lot of our integration into this family and the details that ensued between the cousins turned brothers and my elder sisters. Were they chuki-chuking them? Were they chuki-chuking them? Were they also biting their cassava? Very dirty family. These people, disgusting. Continue worshiping them. Continue. And not my story to tell. Nancy already said she was abused, damaged, molested, and everything in between. The entire spectrum, full color. She said, I will leave that to the appropriate custodians of the gist and concentrate on my own story. She has her own baggage, so she cannot add Nancy's baggage into her story add Adaobi's baggage into her story. She has her own. She wants to focus on her own story in her book. She said she will leave them to come and tell you their own stories, what their eyes saw. You can see from the history. In fact, let me read this one before I tell you. I believe I was 13 years old at the time. I had just started my period and I was giving the welcome to womanhood meet. Now, let me go to the next page. Let us begin with the arrival of a distant cousin. Let's call him Edie. Edie was easily the most charismatic young adult I had ever met. He wrote poetry and was a comic too. He was amazing to me. He stayed with us for a while and then it happened. My sister caught him fondling my teeth in the middle of the night. You see? So we can already see the traces. Dirty family where they touch each other. From this picture already, the way they are parading themselves almost naked. Nancy sexualizing babies that don't even know what is leg, what is hand. She already read meaning. Her mind is already corrupt and polluted with sex, illicit sex, with incest. Dirty family, and they want to cry that they are calling my father mosquito killer, as if he didn't kill mosquito when Gorobidi was 19 years old. In the middle of the night, everything goes down. You see that their house in Surulere. Hey, the things that happened there, according to this book. So, a cousin fondling her teeth in the middle of the night. The sister caught the cousin. I was fast asleep, thank God. We ignored it. That is a red flag. The things that these girls have gone through, that they have swept under the rug, useless parents, useless daughters. We ignored it and did nothing about it. But you want to do something about Justin D. It's okay, he's your ex, so it's not my business. I'm just wondering. I don't understand. I don't understand. These are the actual abusers. I will keep saying it. You were just a teenager. You had just started your period at the age of 13, but your distant cousin, an adult, came and was inside your breast, and your sister caught him, and you people ignored it. People from the same family, members of the same family, father chopping the pickles of the brother's wife, cousin chopping the breast of this one, father giving cassava to daughter. Sick group of people, very sick. And mother saying, oh, my daughter wanted to suck his beep. Sick. And she has a low libido. Okay, you want to experiment through your daughter the things you don't have the capability to do. You want to experience through your own surrogate baby. Okay, interesting. This one time, it was Valentine's Day. Nancy, being the most popular girl in secondary school, had Valentine's gifts from everyone and their father. The comment is blocking the last part. I keep losing my phone. These people, you can come and pretend on social media. The truth will always prevail. You can come and behave like you are something you are not. You can't hide the truth. Okay, let me see. Okay. And okay, had Valentine's gifts from everyone and their father in the school. We had so much chocolate. It was okay, that's all. Had to be home after weeks of verbally inciting my father to discipline me. Talking about the stepmother now, the auntie that turned stepmother. After weeks of verbally inciting my father to discipline me as I was getting spoiled under her roof. She was the madam of the house. She was the owner of the house. She was harboring them. She was feeding them. That was her roof. Not her father's, not Kora Obidi's father, not Anthony Obidi's roof. A widow was housing Anthony Obidi and all his 4 children. Tell me if that is not a failure. The failure now, he has passed it on to his children. His children now are passing the failure on to their children by saying, when my child grows up and becomes a content creator, that is your dream and your prayer for your child. Wow. Out of all the excellent things people can be and do in this life, I don't forbid content creation. Don't get me wrong. But for you to be aspiring for that, that should be something that you can just do alongside who you become. But for that to be your focus for your child, in fact, no need for the child to go to school. Okay. Under her roof. One day I had an ushering job that took longer than I thought it would. I made sure to tell my dad, going to be a little late, Dad. I texted, but no reply. That's weird. He always replied. I showed up at home at about 10:30, that's a.m. the next morning. I shower, went to hustle. How do you go for an ushering job all night? And then you are coming back 10:30 in the morning, not even 6 a.m. That, oh, the party was still done and I couldn't get a taxi. 10:30 in the morning. In Lagos, taxis start to run like 4, 5 a.m. Now, 10:30, what were you doing? Where were you? Where were you sleeping? Who were you sleeping with? In whose house were you sleeping after an event? Olosho started long time ago. So just for you people to understand what's happening here. Okay. Going to be a little, okay, that's weird. He always replied. I showed up at home at about 10:30. As I walked, let me see the next one here, if I can find it. Okay, as I walked into the house, I had a punch on my stomach. This same Anthony Obidi is the one that did uppercut. He did Hulk Hogan on Kora Obidi. He did, is it Floyd? Is it Floyd? What's that? George Floyd. He did Mayweather. He did Mike Tyson on skinny, bony Kora Obidi. Even now, she has flesh. Then she was dry and skinny. He punched with his fist, his black round fist. I had a punch on my stomach that sent me straight to the floor. You already understand the intensity of that punch. When you are just coming back in the morning, you probably have not even had breakfast. You've probably been having sex all night. You are hungry, weak, tired, and then you get a punch on top of it. Sent me straight to the floor. My father had hit me. He proceeded to kick me several times on the floor. This same Anthony Obidi. I felt like a robber that had just been caught stealing. I had to run for cover. What had gotten over him? He had never touched me before. He accused me of the worst things, prostitution, among other things. I couldn't believe he had no trust in me. I thought he knew me better than that. I resolved that I could never fully trust him after that. I left the house for Unilag as soon as I could manage, and I never came back. That's an Olusho talking. When your father beats you, you will leave home because you have somewhere else to go where you can go and prostitute your life. And you will never go back home. You will never look back. So you can see the interplay of just the immorality that runs in this family. The father already called her a prostitute, physical abuse, domestic violence, molestation. Even the sisters are not left out. You guys have listened to Nancy's video where she said we are damaged. People came and abused us under our father's nose, and he blamed us. If I hadn't gone through therapy, I wouldn't have known she was damaged. And possibly is still damaged, still carrying that damage about. In fact, not even possibly. You can see it all over her life. That it's her sister she's using as her blueprint, her younger sister, that she's using as a blueprint now. What's the time? Okay. So tomorrow we are going to continue with part 2. We will leave this one for now. Tomorrow we'll continue from here. This person, this post, this Anita put up, we are going to read it, and we are also going to read the comments, and we are also going to read the comments on Cheta's post about Brokos, what people on his page had to say, and why. The shameful part of all of this is that Cheta edited it. Cheta, shame on you. After all the bragado, after all the, oh, people are reading meanings, oh, people have dirty minds, oh, this, you went and edited it. Meaning the people talking don't have a problem. They are not the ones with a problem. Cheta, you edited it. Why? You are not proud of your Brokos. You talked about how small. Let's listen to it again before we analyze the size. Because
so she will just be there blowing bubble, and the bubble will be doing. She won't suck the chicken broth. I said, Tanta, which all these new skills.
She'll eat like half of it and then.
And this girl will just come and be wanting to bite my Brokos. One day she go just call. I thought na joke. She just came, agility to jide by small Brokos. Nah, wow. Say, I'm not trying to bite my Brokos. So, Tata, everything wey you do for this house, you don't take my experience now. Now when church and Liliana small, so now you are making.
okay, we are back. I hope everybody can hear me. What's happening? I just uploaded pictures and I don't see them here yet, but maybe it will come. Okay, let me see. So he said the child wanted to eat his small Brokos, and he was speaking in Igbo. He said, I think he said, leave me alone. You want to eat my Brokos. He was just still insisting on the child wanting to eat his Brokos. But why was he really excited about that story? If it was innocent, like if, like I said, a child bites you, you can complain about it, for example, that, oh my God, this thing is painful, you know. But for you to be gisting about it, like, you know, like in such a, Cheta, you are a perv. You are the pedo that Nancy has been talking about. My goodness. Hey. No, he said the child wanted to eat his small Brokos. But at least the Brokos fits into the mouth, that small mouth that is wide. Is, you know, when you have, I don't know, that burger, you know, burger kind of mouth, the shape of a burger. When you cut it in half, you know how it will be round in one part and flat flat in the part that you cut it. At least it fits into the mouth. Now I'm looking at what is small, because small is a relative term. Cheta said, oh, my small Brokos. So what is small? Then I kind of like thought about Cheta, come and choose your small, because I was wondering that if you can say that your daughter should not eat your brocos, your small brocos, why is it important for people? Give people the complete picture of the kind of brocos that we are talking about here. And I was like, okay, in fact, I'm thinking it has to be small like that, because this is the smallest of the pack. It's pathetic, honestly, for you to put your child, so-called child, in the same sentence with that. Sorrowful. And you should be ashamed of yourself. People who have really gone to school, they don't do this kind of content online. They have better things to show the world. When you do a video, when you post a picture, when you write nonsense, it's not only Nigerians reading, it's not only your local riffraffs, your house girls, all those idiots that are running after you, that they think you are something. They are not the only ones. People from all over, they're watching, they're thinking, and this guy really said he went to school? Is this the so-called surrogate baby that they are now telling the whole world he's giving you a blowjob? Wow. In the absence of your so-called wife. And all of this happened when she was away. I feel sorry for the people who think you are something. When we read some of the comments tomorrow, you will come and see what people are like, I have learned never to overrate people anymore. From this, you think you are catching cruise. You think, oh, I don't care what they say. I will just come and make my money. The money will finish. There is no amount of money you can make that will be more than what Olivia, for example, has made. Never. Even Nancy, no matter how she jumps up and down, there is no amount of money she wants to make that will be more than what Olivia has made or can still make. I don't know if you understand. The car Olivia is driving alone. So what is that thing that makes you feel like the small money that Facebook will pay you is worth throwing away your pride and dignity? You've lost it. You are not a man. At this point, you are not a man. You don't talk like one. You don't act like one. And you act very desperate, very hungry, like, oh, I just need this money. And it's pathetic that this is the best you can give out of your content, baby. This is your best. Oh, I'm doing every day. You're on social media, on Facebook. You think people will just build their net worth and they will go and sit down and be doing content? Really? They are still out there on the field. They still wake up early. They are still there building generational wealth. People don't sit on their net worth. Do you know my net worth? And they sit down there. People are building generational wealth. You are collecting monetization. You should be ashamed of yourself as an Igbo guy. The worst part of it is coming to brag. Enter house, you're a small boy. Real Igbo guys that have made it, you don't see them making noise on Facebook. Are you mad? You think everybody doesn't have Facebook? They all do. But you are hungry. That is why you are now a content creator by fire, by force. Guys, we don't hammer. They don't get time to come sit down on top phone, they edit. Are you okay? Highest, they will pay one young guy. They'll be paying the guy every month. Oh yeah, And they will do it for a purpose, not because, oh my God, I need the money. No, maybe to sell something or to position themselves further. But it's the money. It's the money. Streams of income. Multiple streams of income. In 2025, you discovered Facebook. Go build your life. It's a shame. Chetana, this thing now you marry. This thing. My God. When real men are talking, Cheta will be sounding like a puna with high voice. When you have that high pitch voice, that's how he's sounding. He can't put himself together. I was going to say put yourself together, but he cannot because he needs the money. And I can't give him the money. So he will try to disgrace himself even further Because anything you do, even this Facebook, no matter how big you are, if you do the Facebook and you do it well, you can maintain your steeze and your respect. But when you are hungry, you don't even know what is steeze. You just tell yourself, oh, I don't care what they say. Oh, I need the money. Oh, will they give me the money? Let me just do my thing and make my money. Let me make my money. That's what Korobidi has done for years. Where is she now in her life? Embarrassed, ashamed, a nobody. She's literally a nobody. Oh, you people are talking about her and you say she's a nobody. People talk about mad people. People talk about public dogs that you just be looking at a wandering dog like, oh my God, who is the owner of this dog? Does it mean the dog is the king of the street? No, it's because people are wondering, where is the owner? Why is this dog loose? So talking about someone doesn't make that something exceptional. So I will leave it for now. Tomorrow, no, not tomorrow, I don't know when. When next I come live, we are going to do the continuation because it doesn't end here. There is something deeper than what we see, in my opinion. I strongly believe that there is more than meets the eye. The way Korobidi is behaving alone, it should tell you that, don't mind that Nancy is pretending. That one, she's pretending. She's pretending. If she shows her true self, they said she was the most popular girl in school, collecting chocolates and gifts from all the boys in school and their fathers, the sugar daddies. And then she wants to come on Facebook and pretend to who? Thank you all for watching. I don't know if I can read comments. Should I try? Okay, let me try. Maybe just a couple of comments and then we go. Okay. No, therapy won't help. It's too late. They are damaged beyond repair. What can she say? Has the pot seller come out to say anything? No, what can she say? Yama, their family is just yama online. Even the content creators that are hustling and posting 20 videos a day, they don't even do it to this level. All the Jenny Slimsies and the Benny Almoidos of this world, the Olivias of this world, they do their own, that people still frown at. But you see this extreme desperation. If you look now, maybe that cheta doesn't even get $1,000 per month from Facebook with all this disgrace he's getting. And they said they created a page for the child. Has the page now hit 1 million, Cheta? Your fantasy that all the other people, their content is rubbish. This is the real content. How many people have followed? How many people have followed the real content? Have you reached 100,000 since you opened the page? I remember when they just bought the baby, they would say, oh, when she clocks 1, we are going to make a page. Now they cannot even wait for the content baby to clock 1. They cannot even wait for you to see that these people, they live for Facebook. Facebook is their life. But they will come and pretend and say, no, we have other things, we have other businesses, it's just one of the streams. No, it's your life. Stop the pretense. People that have other things, you see it, they are different. You see it in their content, you see it in the way they do things. But when this is your life, even if they say remove your trousers, you will. Don't pretend and be doing I'm a businessman, I'm just coming back from work. The fact that you are even explaining, you're trying to prove a point, that also already tells me that you're such a small boy. You're such a small boy looking for validation, looking for, okay, let them think this about me. But your Airbnb failed that you people bought after dragging Justin. Where is the Airbnb today? Small boy starting Airbnb business. That's what your mates are doing. Airbnb business in Lagos. You are such a small boy. It shows that you are a starter. It shows that you are a learner. You are a beginner in this business. Before the divorce, did you ever buy any property? Did you ever buy any property? No. The answer is no. The one you are living in, it's a plot that you got somehow from your father. You people built. But Justin's divorce came. You people cashed out and you bought a property and you put it on Airbnb. Learner. Your mates, that's what they do when they do estate, when they do property business. Your mates they are building entire estates, selling plots. You are there. He went and bought one flat inside one like 5-story building. One flat inside. Like, I'm looking at this one, I'm like, and this one is saying, do you know my net worth? And you bought that kind of house. If you are really a big boy, you would not buy that kind of a face me and face you compound house. Compound house is what you bought, not even a detached luxury mansion that you say, okay, this one is going to be exclusive for maybe celebs or maybe people who are willing to spend extra for their Airbnb. That, okay, this one is going to be top notch. No, inside a compound, there are different flats, different apartments inside that complex. That's where you went and bought a small flat apartment. And you say you are doing business. Yeah, you have a net worth. Go and enter house. How many people have booked that room? A failure of a boy. You are a boy. Just stop bragging that you are something. People that are something, they don't tell us. We see it and we know. They don't announce it. They don't. That's how you know money. Not, I want to have money, or I want you to think that I have money. That's one thing about it. They don't say it. Doings will show. She cannot say anything. She's ashamed because the dirt that is inside her family that she can no longer hide, she can no longer pretend not to have, is coming out. I always say it. When Korobidi was the only one doing content, she could pretend and get away with a lot. But now that every other person in the family is involved, when you are telling one lie, the other one is countering your lie unknowingly. So you can't tell your lie in peace anymore because someone else will say something contrary. What can she say? Come and tell us he's a pedo, the pedo that he is. Even she herself is guilty of being a pedo, saying that her surrogate content baby would suck the beep of another baby. That's sick. Nancy, you have a sick, dirty mind. You don't know what to analyze on that video. You don't know the kind of voiceover. You don't know the kind of sweet, baby-friendly things to say. It's how they suck. That's your imagination because you don't even know how to suck. Your dentition and the shape of your mouth already shows that you will be biting. You'll be biting. You'll be biting an injury. You cannot do. People are waiting for her to come and talk. To come and say what? Shame on her. Shame on the dirt that her family is bringing out in the name of content because they lack actual content. Make una help me, oh. Don't bite my brocos. Like. And that sounds good in your ears. And then you put it out there like it's a big deal, oh. Let me read comments. What's the time? Okay, we're going to end in 10 minutes. Yeah? Wow. She waits until it's time to go to bed for homework. That's evil. Lazy scammer. Wow. Can you imagine? He has no sense. Wannabe, masters of online wannabe. You have a master's and you're the master of all useless people. You are a master of uselessness, of nothingness. You're bragging net worth. Like when I heard that one, it just sounds like I'm a rich man. That video, I'm still looking for it. I'm a rich man. Master's degree. Oh. And we don't see the people you are having net worth with. We don't see your network. We don't see your friends. We don't see your big but at least the people you do business with. Where are they? You are following your wife like a handbag up and down. You can eat your wife's money now, but Justin Dean could not touch his wife's money. They could not share as husband and wife. But now it's okay for you to look after children. It's okay for you to sit in the house and be doing content with babies. And people are not saying, oh, Facebook master's degree holder, the way they will say Facebook doctor is there doing content. Are you not a man? Cheta, are you not a boy? Facebook master's degree holder. Look at your life. Look at where you ended doing content with Pampers, with diapers, with feeding bottle. Failure. No class, nothing. See your life. They are nasty. Honestly. Are we going for 6 hours today? No, my love. We are ending in less than 10 minutes. Someone is asking, why was June scratching her private part so much? Maybe the father will take her to the doctor because the mother should be used to scratching. So that one, it might not mean anything to her. But that one, I have the video. I'll come and do when I finish this one with Cheta. Maybe we'll come and teach how women should teach their children how to wash their nyash. But it's just terrible on live video. And even the way she handled it. An absentee mother who is only present to be on live video, but not present in the actual life of her children. That's not a mother. She's only using the children for money. When you don't wash bekus, it scratches and smells. Ew. Useless mother. Nobody should blame that child. Useless mother. Can you imagine? Someone says, dirty old man walking around in his dirty pants in front of the girls. Cheta, wait, let's talk about this your briefs that you are wearing up and down. This your dross. Eh? What happened? What are you wearing? Where did you buy this one? This one is not even thermal quality. No, 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 no. This one is not even Lido quality. This one is like, all those not even on that bridge, like all those on the expressway now. All those guys that run, that are sweating, they're already sweating inside the undies before you buy. So you are buying undies on the road with sweat. That's what this one looks like. Look at what you're wearing on your bumbo in public. Not even Tommy Hilfiger. Eh? Hey! Not even one clean Ralph Lauren like that. You are sitting down with Abba made kind of dross, and you are talking about net worth. Come on, enter house. This is what a secondary or primary school boy should be wearing. Big boys, go look at their collection. You should be ashamed of yourself. All you have is big mouth. Big mouth. I have a master's degree, Facebook master's degree holder. Your life still ended up on Facebook, like people who didn't even go to primary school. Oh my goodness. They said Cheta's father didn't have a formal education, but he still paved the way for Cheta. He still paved the way for Cheta without a master's degree. He didn't even fool himself, and he didn't have a master's degree. Cheta enter house. If with your master's degree, your life is like this, and I wonder what your life would have been like without a master's degree. It would have still been the same anyways, because the master's degree doesn't make any difference in your life. It doesn't make you stand out. It doesn't add to your life. It doesn't. So it's just like you don't have. If you should set that master's degree, that certificate ablaze, it would not change anything in your life. You would not miss anything because that degree is not doing anything for you. That's how useless your master's degree is to everybody, not just to you, to the world. It's not doing anything for you. So it's as good as you don't have one. My dear, people with money don't come online to announce. Do you understand? Hey, they will not even have the time. They'll feel like, who am I coming to tell online? Who am I coming to explain to? Who am I coming to prove myself to? That's what they will just be feeling like. They'll be feeling too big to be doing that childish stuff. But you see this small boy, this broke ass boy that is looking for small dollars here and there. This one. And it's such a shame that now Nancy is spending money on her family. But the stupid house girls that run after Cora, they are saying, no, he just wanted to eat her money. He wanted, like, but Cheta can eat Nancy's money. Adaobi can spend more than her husband. And it's not a problem. They are so-called educated. The people they call family or farmers and hairdressers, you don't see them hungry, looking for money all over social media. You don't see them do that. The ones that call themselves educated, look at the nonsense, look at the mess of a life they lead. So embarrassing. They were overrated, but now they are exposing themselves. And it's so beautiful to see that everything Justin Dean was accused of in relation to, oh, he's doing this with his daughter, Cheta is actually doing it to his daughter with his mouth's confession. He is actually guilty of everything, because there is no way you will tell me your daughter has not tasted your cassava. There is no way you can tell me that your daughter has not had your cassava in between her teeth. And you liked it. You're a pedo, Cheta. And that in itself is abuse. That is minor abuse in itself. Because that child doesn't have a sense of what it's biting. That child doesn't even have a sense of, okay, the child just knows that, okay, there's always something going up and going down, dangling up and down. Let me go and look at that interesting something. Because how did the child even find out that there is a third leg there? You have two long legs that you walk with. The child sees those two legs walking up and down the kitchen. The child did not go and bite those long ones that everybody has. But the child figured out that there is a third one in the middle. And when that child goes for it, let me play the video again. When that child goes for it, that child doesn't miss. The child knows exactly where it is going to. And that is why I strongly believe that Cheta has gone naked in front of that child. That child has seen his dick dangling like a pendulum bob. That's why I believe that child is always going there to look for that toy that she can play with. That's abuse. That's child abuse. You're a pedo. Cheta, go get yourself checked. Go to a therapist, a psychologist, not even a therapist, a psychologist. Let them do an evaluation on you and your pedo wife, talking about a baby sucking the beep of another baby. Dirty people. Child abusers. You think to chook a candle into the nyash of a child is the only way to abuse a child? This is also sexual abuse. This is also a form of abuse on that child. But they don't know because they are not educated. They are not educated. Going to school and getting a degree doesn't mean you are educated. It means you are literate, you can read and write. But education is more than just collecting a certificate. If that degree doesn't go through you, you've wasted your money and your time going to that school. Or you just got the degree just to be able to brag. The way Cheta is doing. That's all the degree is meant for. You've never used it to work in your life, Cheta. Never practiced with it. Never told yourself, okay, at least, even if it's for a year, nothing. You've never done anything with it. So what was actually what was actually the need? Just to brag. Okay, our time is up. I'm going to go now. It's been fun, and I really enjoyed my time here with you guys. We'll come back when I when I have time. I don't think it will be tomorrow, but maybe during the weekend. The weekend is going to be quite busy for me, but I will try to squeeze a day to come for episode 2 of this video. And after then, we are going to do the one of Korah. We are going to do that one because these people, they like to trend. But the thing is, they're not trending for the good reasons, but for the most awful reasons, especially when it comes to their children. Look at the last picture of Athena with one leg in the air. Ah! Hey, God. Yama family. Thank you, guys. Have a good night, and I'll see you soon. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for sharing. And this page, we need 7 more subscribers to hit 2,000. So if you're just watching and you're not subscribed, go ahead and hit that button. Let us reach 2,000 subscribers here on this page, on this channel. Yeah, I love you all, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.